Our conversation with the CEO, Sacha Romanovitch, continues. In this part, Sacha gives some great advice to those wanting to apply to the firm, and also tells us what she thinks is the best way to progress through the firm. Keep watching to hear this and so much more.
My advice would be, I think one of the things that is really great in life is if you can find that you can match up the stuff that you feel really passionate and interested in with the stuff that you're actually really good at and the stuff that actually will make a bigger difference in society. At the intersection of those three tends to be that real spot where you can hit something that you're going to leap out of bed in the morning and think, yeah, I want to do this, and also be happy to overcome the times when, we all have it, when it's a bit hard and a bit of a grind. And it took me a while to find that in my life, as you'll have gathered from my life journey. And I think if you're able to get feedback from people you've worked with and really think about what is it that you've loved doing and use that to inform the choices that you make in the next few years, you might get there earlier than I did. What I'd say to be most important is, first of all, to do that thinking about what's important to you in your life, and the difference that you want to make, what matters most, and then I think it's with any organisation, just think about why does that organisation exist and what is that trying to do, because I think that if you can get that real alignment between what's important to you and what's important to the organisation, then you can you set yourself up for success. I think we're looking for people at Grant Thornton who are really interested in how they can help people and businesses grow in a sustainable way, so they're contributing to a vibrant economy. And I think that if you want to do that, then I'm looking for people who are actually showing that they have got a genuine interest in that. So, are you interested in business? Do you want to know how it works? Are you interested in people and want to know what makes them tick? And have you got things that actually stories that show that is what you're about? And I think also having people who are prepared to work for it. I think that, we talk a lot about your craft. In some ways we're craftspeople. We learn how to help people grow and unlock their ambitions. And that is a craft you have to invest in learning and growing and developing. It just doesn't come on day one. I think I see it as, it's really important that we have new talent joining the business from wherever they come. And what we wanted to do was have as many different ways in which people come into the firm. So some coming direct from school, some coming from university, some starting second careers, so that there was a good entry point for anyone wanting to come into the firm, that they could join with us. And I think that what I'm really hoping in terms of shared enterprise is it creates the opportunity for anybody, whatever route they've come in, that their ideas are equally valid and provide an equal contribution in the firm. And I think we've got a great foundation of that. I'd just love to see that grow and develop. I wish I'd known actually how exciting it can be to be working with business as an advisor. And I think there are, when I look back, I think that certainly on some of my, earlier sort of roles and jobs when I was doing audits and stuff, I didn't really appreciate what a privilege it was to get to spend time in these businesses and to really understand them. I think sometimes I approached it just like a job of having stuff to do and didn't really sort of think about just what a valuable experience and opportunity it was to really learn about business, how it works and how they operate. So I don't know if that comes with experience. I don't know, maybe it does. The best way to progress through the firm is keep following what I call following your frustration. And by that I mean is keeping looking out for what it is that you really feel you can make a difference to, and then coming up with the ideas and pushing to make a difference on them. I think that all of the people I know who've been successful in the firm are people who've always sort of found what they're interested in and followed them through, rather than waiting for someone to actually get in the driving seat of their own life. So I think if you make sure that you're in the driving seat, that you've got a co-driver who can help you navigate a bit, but you're actually choosing where you want to go to and making those opportunities happen. And I think the other is don't assume doors are closed. Sometimes doors that look like doors aren't actually there at all. They're holograms that you've made up. Walls that look like walls don't actually exist. And just being prepared to actually be bold and step through, you find all sorts of different opportunities. And I think the only other bit of advice is, sometimes you will come across doors that seem to be closed, and in life you can either choose to stand at that closed door, feeling cross that door's closed, or you can actually look around to see what other doors are open around you and find there are different routes through. So keeping your eyes open and not standing too long in front of closed doors.
Look out for part 4 later this week, where we see just how Sacha's settled into her new role, as well as discussing her decision to limit her salary. Thanks for watching.